rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you want to be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Of course there's no sounds. And good morning, Vietnam. Oh my goodness. Thank you for that, Ricky. Well, I guess let me start my spiel again. Good morning, shoalmates, and welcome to the 15th installment of Foxie A.M. With just little old me this morning. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you're all waking up fantastic. I guess it's a good thing that Jen is on mute because she didn't miss anything. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry about that, guys. I'm still waking up myself. I haven't even brushed my hair yet. But thank you all for, derailing with me first thing this morning. I hope you're all doing well. Let's see who's joined us in chat this morning. First I see on Pigeon Tank Ticks. Good morning, Pigeon. Thank you for joining us. Monster Fish Cow. Good morning, Lori. 3G says good morning, people. Shady Grady. Good morning. Bionic Bigfoot. Pooped. You got the poo on me, Dennis. Thank you so much for your 99-cent super sticker. I greatly appreciate it. And coffee does make you do that. So let me see what's not too aggressive first video. I think I'll play this one. Thank you. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that, Dennis. Oh my goodness. And he said he poops and he feels better now. I'm good. I'm glad your belly ain't going away. And Ricky De Hoyos, good morning. He says, aloha, everyone working and lurking. And there is everybody's physical proof. Ricky is still alive and well. I've been telling them for weeks now, Ricky, but I'm not sure they were starting to believe me. I hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. Jenna P. 2005, good morning. I'm going to have to learn ASL just to talk to you on Fridays. Dennis Christensen, hello. Good morning to you, sir. Hope you're doing well this morning. Uncle Smiley's Aquariums, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Scotty the Fish Freak, hello, new homeowner. How are you settling into your new house? I'm meaning to ask you that. Yeah, and I'm back to there's no sound. Catching up in chat. Yes, I definitely did derail in the first few seconds. But sometimes that's how you start off the day. You get the bad crap out early, and then the rest of the day should be pretty good. Like it should. It should. It doesn't mean it'll always go that way. Oh my goodness, like this morning, like I was trying to get the member video updated and ready for all the new memberships that were gifted last evening because you guys are amazing. And it was totally destroyed. I don't know what happened on that member video, but it was not there anymore. Big segments missing. I don't know what happened to it. So I just had to piece together another one for this morning. So I got that done in just the nick of time. But goodness gracious, I was nervous about it because I have to have my Her videos. And we also have our granddaughter here this morning. We're babysitting her, so she's off with grandpa somewhere. And also Shane the cork just tried to knock down the door because it's also breakfast time. So it's very, very busy in the morning. Scotty says, I didn't brush my hair either. And I'm sure you still look stunning, darling. And good morning, Cool Gamer. Thank you for joining us. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. So I really don't have anything too much topic-wise to talk about this morning. So I just wanted to come and hang out with you guys. Typical Friday. Just wake up with you guys. Ricky says, alive? Are you kidding me? I was born alive. I sure hope so. Oh my goodness, Ricky. Oh, that was a good one. Good morning, Bruiser CB. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining us. Scotty says, it's a lot of damn work. Being a homeowner, yes. And he needs a nap. I know. Do you ever feel like that? Right. When you wake up in the morning, you're like, I'm going to eat breakfast, go back to bed. Some days that sounds like a really good idea. Good morning, Aqua Negro. Thank you for joining us. Happy Friday. So spring is springing here. It currently is, says temps to rise. So it's probably like 50s at the moment. Very nice morning so far. All the trees are starting to get their little buds on them. So I think all of our frosting, knock on wood, is over. So I think our spring is actually springing. So excited about it. I mean, it is springing, but hopefully Father Winter isn't like, no, not ready yet. So the grass is getting green. The flowers are the trees are starting to bud. There's some flowers popping up. It's so very pleasant out. The birds are singing. The cats are happy because the windows are open all the time. It's like, this is like peace. Spring is my favorite season. It may only be 17 and a half hours on a good year, but it is my favorite season. Good morning, Sarah. Thank you for joining us. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. And yes, the fish room is still very dark this morning. The fishies don't wake up until about, the lights start ramping up at about 10:30 Central Time. So we're still about an hour and a half away from that. So they're still sleeping. Yesterday, I moved the axolotls around. So we have 20 of the non-GFP leucistics. So those are the little white guys and the black guys that don't glow. And both of their parents are the same. I moved all of those that were in the sump of the mechanical womb, as Sketty Nona called it once, and I thought that was an awesome name, so that's what I call it now, the rack with the sump. I split them up and I put 10 in each over this way on the floor. There's 2 tanks. There's 10 in each and 220 highs, and I didn't put any plants in there with them yet, so I treated them like cichlids at the moment. They're bare bottom. They have half terracotta pots in there. They have some terracotta plates held up to make some caves. So they're comfy. They're about that long at the moment, about 4 inches at the biggest one. They're getting so big. Those are the guys that we have listed on the website. They're huge. We're also going to be taking some of those to the swap as well on May 19th. To Davenport. So last time we had adults. This time we'll have teeny tiny babies, so that's exciting. So what I plan on doing today is going through the mechanical wombs, the rack, and seeing which babies are glows and which are not glows, and I'm going to categorize them, put the glows on one shelf, the not glows on the others, and I think we're maybe going to have I think most of them glow. So, like I'll put all the non-glows on one shelf and then the glows above, because I don't want to write on the containers. So although we put labels on the containers last year, I can't find the pen that you can write on those labels with, and I'm afraid to write on it with anything else because it's very hard to wipe off. So I think I'm just gonna like label them that way, like put them in rows. And I need to classify if they're just a glow, which is a little bit of the glow to them, if they're a highlighter, which they have that nice neon streak down their back, or if they're a super glow, which is when they're little, and when they're older, depends on how thin they are. You can see like their jaw, their skeleton, their rib cage, their arms will glow underneath, their bones will glow. Those are considered super glows, so I have to go through and classify those as well. And I want to check on some of the babies because I think I might have 2 grays for the first time. I've never had a gray axolotl. They are still quite young though, and they can change a lot from like birth to adulthood. Like Duke, when he first hatched, he was super pale yellow with a tiny bunch of spots, and now he's jet black with green eyes. So they can transform crazy amounts over until they grow up. So I'm excited to see what these little gray guys look like so far. You can't really see into the containers too well. It's like you can see that they're doing good, they're eating their food, but you can't really like get a good look at them until you can get them out of there because the corners are rounded. So it's hard to see them unless they're like fish bowled. It's the best way. So I try to take them out and I put them in their dip and pours, and gives me time to rinse out all their little poops from their container and give them a look over. And so that's what I'll be doing today, is going through those babies. And the biggest of the ones I'll probably put down in the sump, just so they have more room to move around, because I don't like them being about 4 inches is the largest I like them getting in those containers. And then I'll put them in the sump. So we have 20 non-glows. We have 22 that are either glow dominant or glow recessive. So we have 42 total. 3 have been claimed. 4 have been claimed. And the rest of, oh goodness, the rest are available. So I will be posting the melanistics. There are a couple that are upsized. I'll have to get some photos. I'll be posting them sometime this weekend. And yeah, those guys will be available until beginning of summer when it starts to get a little too warm. Then we'll take them off and they'll be available again in the fall. So today I'm going to be axolotl farming. What do you guys have planned for today? Anyone have anything fun planned? Let's see what I missed in chat. Yes, new local Austin. Happy Friday. And thank you for posting our Get Gills Monster Fish Gal. Greatly appreciate that. New local Austin, Dennis Christensen. And I don't think I missed anything in chat. So, but yes, what do you guys have plans for today? Anything exciting? I'll be axolotl farming. I know I have to brew some more baby brine shrimp, but that's about it. Oh, feed the babies. Good morning, Miss Dee Dee. Thank you for joining us. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well this morning. And new local Austin says, sleeping like I do every day. Yeah, because you have the night shift, right? So are we your before bed entertainment, Michael? Jeff Kane, good morning, says work, and more work. Yes, work is never done, right? So, oh goodness, we have so many babies growing up around here. I don't know if anyone that is currently spawning any kinds of crazy like amounts of babies, but we have like a baby explosion here. There's so many baby Corys. There's so many rainbows. Oh my goodness, we have the longfin cherry barbs. There was a few tanks of those. We have been getting a ton of Paleotis and Similis eggs. Stir-bys give us a couple as they feel like it, but we're still getting a few out of them. We got Orangeman is wailing babies, wiggling all around the place. Shady, we have your babies back here. They're sleeping. They'll be sent out to you on Monday. Oh my goodness. So we are going to be taking apart one of the tanks on the table, um, moving the, what is it, the Phoenix reservoirs that are currently in there. We're going to be putting them in a holding tank in the other room and resetting that tank up. Maybe we can either raise up a baby in there, or we can put another spawner in there, and then Brian will continue to work on the racks. And we will eventually have 15 more tanks to let the babies grow up in, because we are busted on the seams right now. We need some more baby grow up space. So, oh, those racks can't come soon enough. Good morning, Jay, the Nano Aquarium Guy. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday to you. Thank you for joining us. And Michael says, yes, my work-life balance is good with you, Salient and Depths Unknown, every morning to hang out before bed. Oh, nice. Sounds like a nice, like, relaxing way to go to bed. I don't know if Whips is going this morning. I went to add his live stream so we could be redirected over, and it said he didn't have one made for this morning, so I'm not sure if he has to work for today, and I missed that announcement. And Shady says, yeah, thanks, Foxy. Looking forward to it. Yes, you're going to love them. They're so stinking cute. Oh, goodness. Scotty says, I don't think he is. Yeah, I didn't see it, but I didn't get a verification. And I was so short on time this morning. I feel like there's never enough time. Never enough time. We're always racing to get everything done. But so besides the racks up and coming, all the babies growing up. Good morning, Melvin. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing well. Greatly appreciate you hanging out with us. We have the Davenport Fish Swap Cup coming up. Time for another sip of coffee, y'all. We have the Davenport Quad City Fish Swap coming up again on May 19th. And we will be doing that as a vendor again for a second time. That was such a fun event. Very fast-paced the last time. It is one day, Sunday, from 12 to 4 p.m. only. And you typically sell out of everything within the first 2 hours. It is like black. Where am I? It is like. That's too funny. Here's Johnny. It was like Black Friday once they opened the doors. I'm sorry, that just tickled me too much. Oh no, I'm gonna get into a giggle fit. So calm down. Okay. So this will be again at the Golden Leaf Center in Davenport, Iowa. There'll be 100 vendor tables. It's free admission. It is 4 hours, and there is quite an array of products. There was an awesome table next to us last time. We thought it was going to be axolotl vendor, but when they like next to us, because we were listed as an axolotl vendor, we thought that they were going to be as well, but they were, but not live axes. They had all kinds of awesome axolotl toys, like 3D printed, like dragon looking like necklace thingies. Like all the kids were just swarmed at that table, and all the toys looked so cool. And surprisingly, I didn't take anything. Like I didn't come home like buy anything from that table. I should have, but I knew if I went over there I would have bought it all. But that was so cool to see. That was so very cool to see. I've never seen such an array of like axolotl like animated figures. That was very cool. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a lot of fun. That'll be the third week of May. The second week of May, May 11th, which I believe is coming, yeah, not too far away, will be the second edition of the Aquarius auction on Skipper's Aquariums channel. So I don't know if Peplin messaged him yet, but I know that we are wanting to put some fishies in that auction. So There's always a lot of good fishies up for auction for that. So that'll be cool. Look forward to that as well. So many fishy events coming up on auctions now that the weather's getting warm and the fishies are safe now. Right, Dee Dee? Mouth ain't working right. I still remember. Goodness. Oh, goodness. Dennis says, good morning, lady. Dee Dee Spindon. Not sure either orange Venezuelan or Paleatis. Nice. Both excellent, excellent Corys. Well, I can't lie. I love them all. I haven't met a Cory that I don't like. I love all the Corridoras. Vinoksky Fishkoto, welcome. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing fantastic today. And Monster Fish Gal says, and if you would like to be part of the next auction, May 11th, email skipper@aquariusauction@gmail.com. Thank you so very much for that, Lori. Greatly appreciate that link. Oh, goodness. So with that, what else do we have going on? I'm going to check my notes from yesterday. See if anything that I missed. Our business card should be in next week, so that's exciting. I hope they look as clear as the digital print looked. So I'm waiting for the physical proof to come. That would be awesome if they printed, but I know I'm a realist. I know all that blue, all those very similar blues may make it look like a hot blue mess. We'll see what it looks like. It might be fantastic or it might be very entertaining. Fingers crossed that it's the former. And also, I will be working on video announcements. We will be starting our donation drive for Fishmas in July very shortly. It's only a few months away already. And last year, Fishmas in July was ginormous. It was 5 weeks. So 5 full Hot Mess Express shows filled with giveaways. And they were all donated by the Fish Fam community to be given back to the Fish Fam community. A total of 57 giveaways, both for stateside and international. You guys made Fishmas in July absolutely amazing. And I don't know how we're going to top it this year. I think the last year might have been it. I can't do 5 live streams again. So I think this year I'm thinking about maybe combining some of the donated gifts this year to make not 5 streams, less streams, but larger wins as far as the donations are given. But it all depends on the generosity of our shoal. So I'll be working on that video so we can start getting the donation drive going so we can make Fishmas in July somehow more magical than last year. I don't know if we can top last year though. That was bananas and it was so much fun. But thank you guys so very much for just all of your support, especially for Fishmas in July. All those are donated in lieu of like birthday gifts, and it's just giving them back to the community because I'd rather give gifts than receive gifts, and it's just the generosity of this shoal that makes Fishmas in July possible. So guys, just thank you so much for that. And New Local Austin says, Fishmas in July was bonkers. I know, right? And just, oh my goodness. And we still have to work, like, GD made the music already, but I still have to work on the lyrics of that song. So I'm a little bit behind on that. I don't want to be a little behind on that. I want to be on top of it. So I gotta finish that already. Because when it gets too far away, then the like pieces fall away and I want it to be done on time. We always seem to be scurrying to the next project. But it gets hectic around here. A lot of balls to juggle, if you know what I mean. And Melvin says the bronze Corys are cool and the emerald green Corys are nice. Nice, Melvin. Are they settling in nicely for you? I know Melvin said that he just got a whole bunch of new fishies, and that's so very exciting. And Melvin says, I got some firemouth cichlids, black mollies, and a baby bristlenose pleco coming next week on Wednesday or Thursday. And I have a package coming from KJE Aquatics Keith on Monday. Oh, that's so exciting. Well, once all that settles down, let me know because we also have some fishies we're sending you. We're going to be sending you some purple smudge spots, the simless cories, and some Kamaka rainbow fish for your mother's memory tank. So, and memoriam tank. So let us know once all those guys are in and we'll get those fishies out to you. So you're not bombarded by too many things at once. But yay, your fish room's gonna be exploding with all this life. It's so exciting, Melvin. Oh goodness. And good morning, Kerosene. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing well this morning. Oh goodness. So yes, we have the Fishmas in July donation drive starting off soon. Good morning, Chu. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing well. We will also be working on doing an auction for an 8-pack of the Kubote Rasboras. And those were the Rasboras that were supposed to be for Mitchell. But Miss Dee gave us a phenomenal idea to auction those guys off and donate the proceeds of the auction to Mitchell's High School Band Fund. So we will be doing that shortly. I still haven't talked to Stephen or Matt about that, and that's just the logistics of it. And once that's figured out, I will let you guys know more on that. But that's a great way for someone amongst the fish fam to get a very, very, very special group of little fishies, and for Mitchell's high school band program to benefit from it as well. Because you know they definitely help plant the seed of his muses. It definitely helped him grow his musical capabilities. He was an amazing composer, and oh my goodness, I miss him so much. I miss you so much, Mitchell. So look forward to that upcoming in the next few weeks. Like I said, I still have to talk to Matt and or Stephen about that. So Melvin says, oh yeah, thank you so very much, Roxanne and Peplin. I appreciate it a lot. Thanks, Craig Catfish Caves. Nice. Craig sent you some fishies as well. Nice. Oh, you get fishies from all over the place. So very cool. All right, guys. But with that, I think it's time for us to get our coffee refilled. And with that, we'll play our member video. Now, Craig, like I said, this had to be pieced together. It might be a little sloppy. I'm not sure. I didn't even really get to pay much attention to it, but hopefully it's okay. But we are 84 members strong at the making of this video. Guys, thank you so very much for your support to the channel. It means the world to me. You guys are amazing. Are you ready, Greg? Here's your video. Friday again. 84 members strong. Thank you guys so very much for your support to the channel. I greatly, greatly appreciate every single one of you. Goodness. And I believe last I was looking, we are at 11 months of membership. Oh, so very close to a year of monetization already. That's crazy. That's crazy to even think that. Guys, thank you so very much. I could not have come this far without all of you. Thank you so very much for that. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Aquarium Delirium. Well, it's probably afternoon for you. Good afternoon. Hope you're doing well. Oh goodness, yes. Yes, Dee Dee. She says she misses Midgel too. Yes, very, very much. Steady says I've been able to feel the warm, joyful memories more with less of the tragic loss. Yes. Yes, it's a little bit easier to breathe, but he's still very much missed. And good morning, Benji. Happy Friday. Says I got up early to hear them giggles. Good morning. Well, good morning to you. I guess you're gonna have to say something funny to get me giggling. If you guys missed the members live stream last Tuesday, I had a grand old giggle fit. It was bad. It was like at least 5 minutes of just straight giggling. How are you doing this afternoon, Andrew? And Melvin says, yes, Melvin's in the building. This is my new aquatic channel, my main channel. I'm Legacy LLC. The content is going to change coming in the fall, but this is the end, the goodbye. So is MITB LLC your official aquatic channel going forward, Melvin? Kara says, mom-in-law called right after I got the stream notification. She wants the kids this weekend, letting them miss school Monday for it. She's almost 2 hours away on a good day, so gotta make it worth it. Aw, she's gonna love that. They're gonna love that special time with Grandma. That's awesome. And giving them that extra day, it's worth it. It's worth it for the family bond, especially since she's so far away. If you have that little extra bit of time to go spend some time with loved ones, please, I encourage it. Go do it. Go do it, because tomorrow's not promised. So yeah, that's awesome. I like that. Kids are gonna have a great weekend, and you should have a nice weekend too. Good morning, Coro. Happy Friday. He says, working and lurking. Hashtag I hate day shifts. Oh, this is a sunburn. But it should go fast for you, Coro. Hopefully it does. Hopefully you have an easy day. But I don't really have much to talk about this morning otherwise than that. So I was going to drop the link and see if anyone wanted to come up and hang out with me this morning. I know Whips isn't going, so we can go over a bit of our time if we want to. I just ask that you guys please have your camera on and be clothed. Yes, if anyone would like to come up and hang out with me, please feel free to click on that link and I'll pop you up here with me. And I should go over here and pause that so I can pin the link in chat. There we go. Got that. And good morning, Daniel Velez. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Oh, yes. I wish I could go around and show you guys fishies, but they're all still sleeping. And I don't want to mess with the aqua skies because they're all in program. So if I mess with them, the ramp up stuff changes. So it's just me. If Scotty says be clothed, now you're just being downright picky. I just want to stay monetized. That's all I'm just asking. No TikTok bandits, please. Oh my goodness. And speaking of, if y'all have been around the show for a while, y'all know about the TikTok bandit. And I'm happy that he disappeared too, but I'm wondering, is he in jail now? Did he do that in the city he lives in and go to jail? Oh my gosh, like there was just like a rash of that for like months. That was crazy. I'm just happy that's over with. That's why you don't let up strangers on your stream. So here's my link, come up. Oh goodness. Melvin says, yes, Roxanne, this the official new aquatic channel going forward launched last year on November 27th. Nice, nice. So I'll bookmark that as your aquatic channel. So what will your other channel be going forward, Melvin? And Kara C says, yep, hoping to get a tank remodel done Sunday. Ooh, which tank and how you gonna escape it? Well, I have to take some tanks apart too. I'm really considering now that the crocodile toothpick fish tank is, excuse me, hiccup, is very seasoned and settled and the carpet is nice and thick. I think I'd go in there and butcher all the plants. Well, it needs a little bit of a trim up because I let it overgrow so much. And all that overgrowth died off, so it has a lot of natural growth. So a lot of the stem plants are like up to the top, but half of them have the leaves on the upper half, and stem plants do be stemming. So I got to go in and trim those down, pull out the bottom halves, plant the top halves, do a little bit of maintenance, see if I can see my anchor cats, because I know I have 3, but I see 1. You know how those guys are. And I want to also pull out the blue axelrodi raspboras out of there. And because there's black Medaka ricefish juveniles in there. And I noticed 2 days ago that they've started depositing eggs on all the plants. So I want to get the axelrodis out of there and let the Medakas deposit their eggs, and then I'll move those guys to another tank. But this will be their first egg spawning tank. And why not go natural, So I'm thinking about it. It's so pretty that it needs to be messed up, It's just at that point. Andrew says, I was unaware of a bandit. Oh, this was a couple years ago, maybe 3 to 2 years ago. And then he showed up a few more times after that, but we haven't seen him since. And that's a good thing. Oh my goodness, Patty Petite Tanks would let him have it. It was so funny. It was so funny. She's like, that's not even a thing, that's an innie. I miss you, Patty. Where have you gone? Scatty says, it was really me. I removed the evidence. Scatty. I would have never thunk it. So very unassuming. Oh, goodness. Daniel Velez says, will you be putting any additional raspboras or tetras on Get Gills? Well, Daniel, we don't currently have any tetras. We're not a tetra people, but we will be putting up raspboras. We have emeralds up there now. I have the kubotes. They are basically of size. My thing with kubotes is I can't let them go, man. It's so hard. I know I have a tank swarming with them, but it's so hard to let them go. So I'm fattening them up. I'm fattening them up. They're the right size. It takes me a moment to let the kubotes go. I don't know why it's so hard to let those guys go, but I think once we have the auction for Midroll, that will put the remaining kubote reservoirs up on the website as well, probably a week or so after that. We have some Celestial Pearl Danios growing up. Let's see. So we have yes, I just did, Skipper did CPTs. Celestial Pearl Danios. We have Emerald Rasboras. Oh, goodness. What else? Total brain dead. The Phoenixes didn't do anything. The Blue Axelrodies didn't do anything. We have Chopre Danios. So those aren't a Rasbora, but they are a friendly Danio. Very, very pretty. I can't think. I am totally stream brain dead at the moment. What else? Rasboras. I think that's it. I think those are the only few. So we'll have the kubotes coming up. We'll have the CPD D's coming up as well. Oh my goodness. We will have the longfin cherry barbs in a few months as well. Those babies are doing phenomenal. We have a few tanks of those. We just got them and they're already breeding like hams. It's crazy. They're already paying rent, so that's nice. And they are incredibly tiny. So let's see how long it takes those guys to grow up, but they seem to be putting on size quite fast. They're no longer scooters and they're more like swimmers. But in the one grout tank that they're in, Brian had to point out to me yesterday because I thought there was only like 50 in there. He's like, no, look at the substrate. It's moving. And there was like 1 million at the substrate. I was like, oh my goodness, I've only been feeding them 1 squirt of baby Brian. This one needs 3. So we have a lot of those babies coming up as well. And a lot of baby Corys, a lot of the orange Venezuelans. We have some Sturbies coming up. Longfin Paleotis babies are popping up. We're going to have those guys soon as well. The last of the pygmy Corys are on reserve, but a few more may go up on the website in a few weeks, or they're just on hold for the moment. Let's see what else there is. I think that's it for the moment. And we'll have a lot more rainbows coming up as well. The rainbows are going ham right now, too. Carrie C said, 75-gallon community tank with aging little fish. The coolies are young, but all of the others are noticeably not. I've been sitting on a bunch of random plants for a while and will steal moss from a 20-gallon. Nice. I bet it's going to look phenomenal. Daniel says, would like to get some 20 new fish for the 100-gallon. 9 Corys look so lonely in the tank. Aww. So which ones are you looking for, Daniel? Because also, if you're looking for a specific one, we can also put you on the list. So before we even post them, like we can send you a notice. Like first dibsies. Kara says, I have a bad case of slow thumbs today, but the brain train showed up on time today. Nice! Because you know how I started the stream off? On mute. Choo-choo! That's just how it goes, though, right? Melvin says, you got longfin cherry barbs? Oh, I want to get some of them. I love cherry barbs. They are so cute. Like, I'm not a barb person because I'm a plant person and barbs don't be plant people. So, but the longfin cherry barbs, all the tanks we've had them in with the spawning media, we use the Swasser tank and we use guppy grass, just random floaters or plants that we're waiting to rehome to another tank somewhere. So they'll just be floating in stasis. And those guys haven't been ripping the plants up. So they seem to be a little more gentler with the plants than any other barb that I've ever had to deal with. So that's nice. So I'll let you know, Melvin, when those guys are ready. Still going to be a few months, but they are getting bigger. Like I can see them from here now. Before I couldn't. And thank you so much for posting our link, Lori. Greatly appreciate that. Melvin says, Jay, surprised. This is my official aquatics channel launch. Yes. Okay. So yes, so many fishies coming up. The longfin cherry barbs are doing awesome. The other fish we got from the swap last month, because that's where we got those from, was the Quad City fish swap. We also got 2 albino hoplo cats. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to see when those guys grow up. I first saw those guys on, whose channel was that? Goodness. Brain fart. Tennessee Mafia. Oh my goodness. Not Ed. The Codfather. Why can't I remember his name at the moment? Goodness gracious. I first saw his black hoplo cats in his fish tank. And I loved that they look like foot-long corridors, and I had to have them. And I was like, I don't have a tank to house a fish that big. Well, now I do. So when we're at the swap, Brian saw a pair of them for sale at one of the vendors' booths, and he picked them up, and they're the cutest freaking thing ever. They're so very cute, and I can't wait to see them grow up. They're gonna be so adorable. Like they're the Corey that can hug you back. That's how I see them. Yes, Lori, thank you, Bob. And that, how can I forget Bob? I remember Tennessee Fish Mafia. I remember Codfather. But I failed to remember Bob. I'm sorry, Bob. Forgive me for it this morning. Oh, goodness. And Shane's Tanks and Bulls. Good morning, bestie. Says, good morning, everyone. Late but made it. Happy Friday to you. Hope you and May are doing well. Kelly Foreman, happy Friday. Hope you and Fat Kitty is doing well. How was he after his dental appointment yesterday? Which is good morning, beautiful mermaid. Well, good morning to you. And it is already, oh my goodness, it's already time for a birthday song. And I saw today that we have a birthday for the one and only Mrs. Rico Stain. So a very, very merry birthday to Mrs. Rico Stain, Michelle. And of course, always Aquafunk. I hope you two have a phenomenal birthday and another fantastic trip around the sun. Happy birthday, guys.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's a great day. That's what we say. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, guys. Oh, my goodness. Good morning to Coolies for Schoolie. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well this morning. And Melvin says, very cool, Roxanne. I need some floating plants for my tanks. I'm also looking for rummy nose tetras. My favorite Pristella tetras, aka X-ray tetras. Oh my goodness. We have rummy nose tetras. Those are the only one tetras that I think that we have. We want to try spawning them, but we have not yet. Once we have the new tanks set up, we'll have a little bit more room for play for some of the fishies that we have. But rummy nose tetras, Pristella tetras. I'm not sure if I've seen those, aka X-ray tetras. So those, like the ones that you can basically see through, those sound pretty cool. And what type of floating plants are you looking for? Are you looking for like Salvinia, the one that looks like little cat tongues? Or are you looking for like frog bit, the little baby lily pads, so it kind of looks like? There's also a substrate plant called Taiwan lily that you can plant, and then it puts lily leaves up in your tank as well. Your tanks are tall enough for that. They're not too small. That would do good as well. Although it's not a floater, it's a substrate plant that will float. So that might work well for you. There's all different kinds of floaters. It depends on what kind of filtration you have. Like, do you have a bubbler, like a sponge filter? Do you have a hang-on back? Because a lot of floating plants don't like turbulation with the hang-on backs. But if you can keep them away from the bubbling of a sponge filter, they tend to crowd away from it. They do better with the sponge filter. So it all depends. Or sometimes you have to make like little rings to hold your little floaters in if you have hang-on backs. I did that with red root floaters, and I kid you not, I put 4 in, and like a week later, they were crawling out over the ring. They were just like so invasive in my tank. It was crazy. Good morning, John of My Fish Tanks. Happy Friday to you and Miss Layla. Hope you guys are doing phenomenal this morning. And Shane says, May says hi. She's doing her paperwork for college to add phlebotomy to her name. She's going to be a vampire. It's so very exciting. congratulations, May. You go for it. That's a good job. Just learn to get it on the first stick. Don't be a two-stick girl. You hold that vein in place. Oh goodness. Oh my goodness. And everyone say good morning to each other in chat. And that's about it. So I did not see that Whip is going after us. So I don't think there's anyone streaming after us. But let's see what the live stream calendar looks like for today. Oh, so we have right after us, we have Fishy Bingo with Aquarium Daily, along with Whip's World is still scheduled, but I did not see a listing for him. So Andrew of Aquarium Daily is doing Fishy Bingo, and if you guys have not played that game yet, it is so much fun. I think you guys would really like it. So tune into that next if you'd like to play a game of Fishy Bingo. After that, at 11 a.m. Central, 12 noon, is My Fish Takes Aquatics with John. You guys will love that show. It's nice hanging out with John. I get a lot of work done with him while I have him on in the background. So I'll probably be tearing down the mechanical wombs then and listening in, John. And then this afternoon, if Rico is feeling up for it, we have the Afternoon Delight at 2 p.m. And then we have Aquarium Adventures at 3 p.m. Central. And then at 5 p.m. Central, we have Stay Fishy Fridays with Ohio Fish Rescue or Cold Water Aquatics. At 6 p.m., we have the Secret History Living Inside of Your Aquarium or Fish Story Alex. 7 p.m., we have Fish Easy Live, or we have the Everyday Fish Keeping Friday Night Hits, Fish and Hits. And this evening at 8:30 p.m., we have the Steamy McStreamy with Stefan P. and Jenna P. And also at the same time, we have LRB Aquatic streaming. So we have quite a busy schedule this night. Oh my goodness. And plus she is scheduled to be going for 11:30 as well this evening. So there is quite a host of shows to watch today. Oh my goodness. So many. Let's see. What did I miss in chat while I was reading that off? Kelly says, not to brag, but my mom says I have great veins. You know, it's crazy. My veins right here, like, I don't know if they'll show through on here, but they actually say hi. Like, there's the H, there's the I next to it. It says hi. So my veins are like also greeting you. Does anyone else have any words spelled on their body in veins? I always thought that was weird because I don't need to say hi. It's in here already. Oh goodness. Melvin says, got my 40-gallon breeder, has hang on back, my 29-gallon tank have air pump with an Airstone Roxanne. Okay, so I would say your 29 gallons is probably a better bet to use some floating plants in Melvin because the hang on back might be a little bit aggressive for your floaters. Floaters don't like to get wet or be drowned or be bothered too much. So I would highly recommend doing the 29-gallon some floaters. And when we send you some fishies, I'll see what we have floating around here that we can send you floater-wise as well. And Kelly says, hi, Foxanne's arm. Be crazy if it changed too high and then your name appeared on the bottom, Kelly, because then again, an exorcism. Because that would explain what. Oh my goodness. Nano said it would be cool if the other arm said bye, right? I know, right? But then it would be like a personal Ouija board. I feel like maybe I don't like that. Maybe I wouldn't like that. No, it doesn't say bye. There's some chicken skin, which is New Local Austin says it says MLA, same spot. Oh, that's funny. You guys are too much. I love it. Oh my goodness. So what do you guys have planned going forward for the rest of the day? Right after this, I will be feeding Shane, the puppy. You can feed your Shane, maybe. And I'll be feeding all the fry. And I'll be feeding my granddaughter. And then I will get to work on the mechanical rooms. Probably be listening into John at that point. So otherwise, just find ways to make it a great day. I'm sorry, this was more of a boring stream this morning, guys. I didn't have too much planned. It's a little bit hectic. I broke my member video and it took forever. And this is technically still my first cup of coffee because the first one got cold. Shane says, I will be eating too. Dare I ask what though? Oh goodness. So I've tried the granddaughter so far with bananas. She loves bananas. Butternut squash. That was a big hell no. And I don't even like that. Like I love vegetables, but that smelled like green. That was horrible. She did not like that. She's not a fan of the cinnamon pear. She's more like she loves blueberry yogurt, strawberry yogurt, wild berry yogurt. What else have I tried her with? Blueberry oatmeal as well. She really likes blueberries. But today I'm gonna try her with a type of new food that has avocado in it. I asked her mom to get me something vegetable. She got an avocado. I love it so much. Oh my goodness. I get it though. She doesn't like eating squishy peas, so she doesn't want to feed her squishy peas or anything, but it's funny. That's just funny to me. So we're gonna try her with the avocado mix today and see how she does with that. Oh my goodness. Carl says, wait, so if you get a Ouija board body tattoo, what is the plan? Well, Coral, you're too young to know that yet. Use your imagination. Sketty says, I very much enjoyed and appreciated you live this morning. Thank you so very much to you and everyone for tuning in with me this morning. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. JD says, have a wonderful day, Foxy. Thanks for sharing your laugh with us this morning, and I hope everyone has a happy day. You are more than welcome. Thank you for helping me wake up this morning. Get the giggles going first thing. I greatly appreciate that, guys. You're turning violet, Violet. And Melvin says, yes, Cora, I'm in the building. Toasty! I love Dad's games. Melvin, did you know Dad's is coming on tour to the U.S. and the only reason I know is because of Shane's girlfriend, May May. He will be in Pittsburgh. So if you want to see Dad's games, Melvin, look up his touring schedule. He will be in Pittsburgh sometimes this summer, and I know you would love to see him. So that'll be awesome. He's coming to this area too. So maybe I can work it out. That would be so cool to see him. But it is already 9:59, guys. I have to. I'm sorry, I can't hang out longer than I want, even with Whip not going. So I got lots of babies to attend to today. So I want to say thank you all for joining me this morning. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you for pooping on me, Dennis. I appreciate that too. And thank you all, just everyone, for joining me this morning. I hope you guys have a phenomenal Friday and an awesome weekend. And I want to say thank you to the moderators for dropping the links for all the things and just keeping chat safe. I want to say thank you to the members, the membership gifters, milestoners, stickers, chatters, participants, lurkers, replay crew. I love each and every single one of you. And I cannot wait to be back with you here next Thursday. We'll see you all next Thursday. So until then, you have a phenomenal weekend. Call your loved ones, spread some kindness, do a random act of kindness. I want to hear about it next Thursday. I'm going to ask you about it. But until then, guys, just make it a fantastic day. I love you all. Bye.